Hello and welcome to Sidekicks, episode number 3. What is pain? We have Mr. Chris Ott over here, and we have the other sidekick, me, Caben Thomas, and it is a pleasure to have all 6 of you watching the show. So I want to talk to you, Chris, a little bit about last episode that we did on Sidekicks. You know, just sort of give everybody a revamp of what was going on.
Okay, well, that was our episode number 2.
That was episode number 2.
Where you took your first international assignment, and that was very exciting.
Yep, which is very
tapped the bank a little.
Absolutely, and well, you know, it's part of travel. You've got to pay that price.
Yeah.
And
you don't make money unless you spend money.
You don't make money unless you spend money.
Yeah.
And so what we did was we travel to different countries. Every show, we go to a different country, and last week we went to Thailand. And I just sort of ended up in Thailand, as you can probably see by the screenshot that Chris is going to put up for us. And, you know, I didn't know very much about the country. I thought the place was pretty nice, and what I wanted everybody to know were the infectious diseases of the country. And so just to recap some of the infectious diseases that exist in Thailand, I'd like you to know that there are bacterial diarrhea that exists over there, hepatitis A, vector-borne diseases like dengue fever, malaria, Japanese encephalitis, plague, some of those little things. And they also have bird flu. So those are some of the things that I think were important to sort of talk about with Thailand, some of the infectious diseases that exist. I didn't get sick.
That's great.
I didn't get sick.
I can't believe it.
It was and I even touched the birds that were over there. Okay. And so I want to tell you.
But you weren't drinking the water, though. You were drinking everything else.
That's true. Yeah. I was drinking just about everything else. Yeah. And so I want you to know that we got a letter from the king of Thailand.
Already?
Yes, we did.
Well,
yep.
I'm glad they're tuning in.
They're tuning into Sidekicks.
Yeah.
They're digging Sidekicks, and I want to read
we're
this
pretty
letter
popular. That's what I hear.
I think we're number 2 in Thailand. So that's a big deal. So let me read to you the letter that came from the King of Thailand. It says, "Dear members of Sidekick, it is easy." English might not be so good.
It is called a sidekick.
Sidekick.
That hurts.
It is easy to see why Thailand has become the most popular tourist destination in Southeast Asia. Visually stunning, it sums up quixotic images. They could say quixotic, but not get sidekicks right. Quixotic images of every man's Asia. Gilded temples, lush paddy fields, exotic foods, gracious, smiling people. Land of smiles is a common description of Thailand.
That's what I always said.
And it says, please do not center on the social, environmental, and biological diseases that exist in this country.
We just report it as we see it. We're empiricists.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
That's your style.
It's just
what
the
are you going
facts.
to do?
Just the facts.
Whatever
It says,
you encounter.
Sincerely, Yul Brenner. King of Siam.
I'm glad that he finally found a permanent job after that King and I thing.
Yeah. And he's
now got a new job.
I didn't realize he was the president of Siam.
No. This is the first I knew.
This is amazing stuff.
Well, we need to report all this stuff.
Well, that's why we're here. That's why we are on Sidekicks, is to let you know that Yul Brenner is still.
To bring you the news.
That's it.
Okay.
Fair and balanced.
What's our topic for the day, I guess?
Well, today I think we're going to be talking about what is pain. Because I look at you, you got your neck all crimped over. It looks like you're completely...
Well, I took some ibuprofen, but you're right.
All doped up, so I was just trying to figure out. So I think what we're going to do today is we're going to talk about pain.
Yeah, what's it all about?
What is pain?
I never liked it, and I want to know what's going on with that.
Well, I think I'm going to take the position. The Pollyanna position, okay? Remember, I mean, we were thinking about calling this show Pollyanna versus Chicken Little.
Yeah.
Right?
So I'm Chicken Little
he's
over here.
He's Chicken Little.
The sky's always falling on my house.
I'm Pollyanna. And what I wanted to, and so the Pollyanna view is that pain is simply a matter of attitude. You know, and that you know, most of the ailments that exist in our country are pretty much mind-based. Back pain,
psychological, or have a psychological component.
A psychological component, or maybe even a spiritual component.
Okay.
And that the right attitude,
given the proper attitude, what'll happen?
One can heal themselves from whatever the particular ailment might be,
and suffer less. So in other words, people who are more maybe emotionally stressed, high stress, maybe they have more pain than somebody else might recover more quickly.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. Yes, that it is complete. Now, so what I'm saying is,
I want to refute you because you know I'm always got something wrong with me.
Yeah.
So I want to do I'm going to take the physicalist position and say, hey, we talk a lot about the psychological component of pain, but sometimes we leave out the physical component of pain.
Okay.
You know, I have a back problem, a herniated back.
Yeah.
And I'm in pain a lot. My foot goes numb. So I went to this pain clinic with a PhD in Springdale. It's a class, you know, 8 weeks you go. And one of the things that I learned is really, there may not be anything you can do with the pain, but there's all kinds of secondary pain that you have about pain. You get depressed.
Yes.
You're pain. You feel despondent. You feel like you have no future. You feel like you'll never be able to enjoy life.
Right.
That you have a secret you're always going to have to keep. And all that stuff creates, and you have stress that maybe my pain will get worse.
Yes.
And those psychological parts is the part that they can help.
Yeah, okay.
And so,
however, the primary point of pain is not approached.
They're actually, like, let's take back pain. You know, or herniated disc back pain. Back pain where they can see a problem in your MRI.
Right.
You know, they haven't found a correlation between that kind of pain and depression, for instance. In other words, it's very easy to go, oh, that person has emotional things. But when they actually study people with these pains, and they study people who don't have these pains, they don't find any correlation between them being depressed people, you know, originally. I don't think that there's any research that backs that up.
Is it possible they did not go back far enough?
Yeah.
Like feeling abandoned as a child, or they didn't get the right plush toy, or their dog got killed by a cat or some sort of weird stuff. And that all of that has manifested itself.
No, I think there's truth to that too.
Into a knot or into some sort of painful sort of thing. I mean, I believe that there's absolutely no pain that you can experience that you can't, with your mind, get rid of.
Really?
Nothing.
Wow. Well, maybe that's true for you. Well, we're going to find out later. Well, I have a little test that I brought along to see if it's true that I have a pretty crummy you know I have a bad brain.
Yeah.
You know, it's pretty.
You're crazy.
Yeah, I'm crazy.
Yep.
So I'm not able to do things like do mind over matter like very well and
Right.
deal with it. So I want to I talked to you about this on email. I said if we're going to do a show on pain, I want to do this test where we're going to do an experiment on our spiritual ability to counter pain, because I feel that it has nothing to do with anything. I think pain is in
We're good.
I don't need it long. I call me crude, okay? But this is called pain, and by the way, you can get this in 100%, 85%. You can get it in 65%. I chose to order this off the internet in the 100% bottle. It's just, I don't know. It's just my personality. Maybe that's why I'm Chicken Little. I don't think a Pollyanna would have done that.
Pollyanna would never have considered.
I'm on my second bottle, Kevin.
Considered beta testing this pain idea.
Yeah, and I have to order. You can't buy this in stores. It's illegal. I get it off eBay. I don't know whether this is really legal or not.
So
anyway, we brought these forks. No, get your fork, kid, because I want you to show me this. You're always telling me about your spiritual approach to pain, and I want to see who can eat more of this stuff. Me, who thinks life is just crap, just crap, and you with your really nice, with your really beautiful new age, airy fairy idea about dealing with life. You can make anything go away. So let's just we're gonna open this. Is everybody out there still? Do we still have an audience?
They're all gone. They're watching Seinfeld.
Okay. Is this breaking some kind of? I don't know. But anyway, let's try it.
Oh my God, the smell of
Should I go first?
Oh my good Lord.
You want me to go first?
No, let's go at the same time.
Okay, let's do it at the same time. We don't have spoons. Unfortunately, community, please donate some money to Community Access Television because they can't afford plastic spoons.
Now,
wait.
Wait.
Can't afford plastic spoons.
Now,
I think I need to move over here.
Hang on just a minute. I'm going to use this end.
Oh, okay.
So now wait. Let's
of my friend.
What the hell's in this thing?
100% natural.
Habanero peppers, water.
Go ahead, read it.
Natural pepper flavoring, vinegar, and spices. Now you got to see this. There are several levels of pain.
Actually, this gives a good discourse on the science of pain.
The higher the percentage, the more pain and the less flavor. 100% pain.
Notice there's no flavor in there.
Oh my gosh.
It's all been removed. There was no room left over. Once they filled it with pain, it's kind of like 200 proof liquor, which doesn't exist. It's like 200 proof alcohol. Okay.
Good Lord.
Oh, that's a nice man. Now let me get some too, because we need to do this. Now, one of our rules that you agreed to do the show, because you were going to tell me that pain is not real, is if it's psychological, or it's all psychological, is that we're not going to chase this with any water. There can be no artificial aid. We must use spiritual power and attitude. I want us to use our attitude.
This is gonna suck.
This is gonna suck. This is gonna hurt. But we want to do it for our fan base.
All six of you
I
out
want
there.
to talk about what I said about the Dark Ages. You know, those people where they tortured people in the Inquisition.
Yes.
I don't know. Can I say this on Cat?
It's free speech, bro.
Okay. Well, they used to torture people in the nude, and they used to get excited. You know, they got some kind of the torturers of the Inquisition, inquisitors.
Wow.
They got aroused by seeing. One of the problems they say with torture is that it brings out a deep primal. To see other people in pain brings out some lower primal thing in the brain. And then you sort of get addicted to it. You like it.
Wow.
So I want to ask the audience to observe in themselves, our fan base, our fan base.
Yes, fellow fans.
Whether they experience any
joy or eroticism.
Any eroticism from this, or any enjoyment from this, because so that's part of this too.
So on a
So it's a little study you can do from home.
so literally we're going back to this Inquisition.
Yes, we're in
point.
the Inquisition now,
And we are now
the
going to-
audience is our inquisitor.
So
Okay.
we are going to take this and no chaser.
No chaser. It's against the rules. Let's just get it over with. You know, let's just. Maybe nothing's going to happen. And then the show's gonna
Well,
be dead.
if my theory is correct,
Yeah.
this should
We're
not
dead.
this should not be a painful
This is-
experience.
No! Well, it might, should be for me because I have
Yeah,
a
it's
low
gonna suck
threshold
for
of
you.
pain and I have a terrible attitude. Okay, let's do fine. Let's go. One,
One.
2, 3, go. Get those seeds now. Now that wasn't really very much hot sauce, you know. Let's just show these are. Don't let anybody think.
Fuck!
I'm a little more experienced with this because
Oh, Christ!
I've been a good boy all my life. I kind of get these convulsions.
I feel great. I feel great. I feel great.
I am a sinner. I am a sinner. Saddam Hussein's my friend. We hang out and play golf.
Oh, jeez.
I'm ready to say about anything about this point.
They can't just give the prisoners that shit. Oh my gosh.
Anyway. We have to think about
I see.
I think we're coming out the other end here. Oh.
I think I may have failed that.
No, I think you did
that
great.
theory-
I was amazed. I didn't know you were going to do it. Thank you. That's like taking that trip. This is like the Doors or something, you know?
Oh man, I'm
We've gone out in the desert.
Freaking sweating.
And we've gone, exactly.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
We have had, I think we can
my
drink
gosh.
some water now. I think
Is it time?
I think we're coming out
Can
the
we
other
get
end
it?
now.
Oh my good Lord.
We're over the top. First time on national television, I think. I think this is a tour de force.
I'm sure in Thailand they've enjoyed the hell out of this. Yule, that was for
They
you,
do
pal.
this. They
All
do
the
this
time.
every show.
It's like no big deal for
Yeah,
them.
this is like a typical Taiwanese show.
That's freaky. I still can't. It like hurts when I breathe. That's serious.
I think now considering our different attitudes, I think it was pretty, well, we'll let the audience email us. Let's
Yes,
put our email
yeah,
feed. You let
email
us
us.
know which one of us coped with this
Best.
better. That's
Because,
right. Because then we'll learn something about.
I can't even close my mouth. I
It's-
can't even close my
You know
mouth.
the
This
amazing
is
thing is
so
it passes.
nasty.
It does pass, but I have to tell you, I warn you.
Does
now,
it
I
come
should
out
have
of your
told-
ass?
Yeah, it hurts. It's way worse tomorrow.
Oh God.
It's way worse.
Yeah, I'm
you'll
not
be there.
excited
You'll be
about
in there
that.
for about 20, 30 minutes.
Caben doesn't want to be in there
Just
for 10
going.
seconds.
And you'll taste it again. But it'll be in another part. All right. What do we have left in our show today? I've forgotten what our show's about.
We are.
Let me see if I have anything left to say about pain
Yes,
intellectually.
please.
Oh. Oh, this is so cerebral. We can't just go back. We don't care about. Do you really want to know about the gate theory of pain and the?
Well,
who
hey, what
cares?
are your opinions about pain? Send us
Yeah,
an email,
let us know. We're interested.
cabenthomas.com.
We never know what this.
Let us know.
stuff means.
Is pain something that's in the mind?
Yeah. Is it in the mind? Let me read my final thing about the mind.
Okay. Or is it in the mouth?
Is it okay if I read on here? Or is that too dull?
You read.
That's just one paragraph.
Hey, listen, who was it? Edward Murrow read all the time on See It Now.
Yeah. Another thing is that pain is in the mind. So is color in the mind. Did you know that? Did you know that?
I know.
So is sound. Isn't there just a vibration outside the mind? Didn't they teach you that in high school? Tree falls in the forest, it vibrates. Your brain picks up that vibration, and your eardrum, it goes down the ear canal, turns it into sound. There's no sound out there.
No
There's
sound.
no pain out there. Isn't there just, now as far as color, isn't there just spectrum of electromagnetic frequency coming through the window? There's no color outside of your mind. This is really true. This is physics. I'm not talking, this isn't philosophy, this is physics. Pain is in the mind. Color is in the mind. Sound is in the mind. Why has pain been singled out for its psychological component? It is all, well, I'm going to cut, well, I'll say it. It's all dark age stupidity and lack of physics. The greatest pain is living in a world of ignorance. I'd rather live in a golden age of enlightenment with a bad back and tinnitus than in this era of ignorance and good health. Where was the real pain for Jesus Christ in the crucifixion? It wasn't the nails. It was the grief at seeing his own people who he had tried to help not getting what he was saying. What a disappointment for him. Oh, but that was all in his head. That's what I wrote. That was my email to you this morning on that show. Thank you. You're the one who proposed, said, if your neck is still bad, we'll do it on pain.
Yeah,
I wrote that to you this morning.
I think it's a great thing to do. And what a wonderful test to show how full of poo I am.
Oh, you're not. No, you're right.
How it's
right.
supposed to be in the head.
You're right, too. No, we're both right. It is.
I've come to understand that there really are two sides to almost every single issue. And really, both sides are probably right.
Yeah, I think
the majority.
Yeah, as hard for strict analytic philosophers to understand that, I believe is true. Sometimes there's a synthesis.
Many of my former students would say there's an absolute right and there's an absolute wrong. I mean, you have a president right now.
No.
Absolute right and an absolute wrong.
Yeah, isn't there some philosopher and he had like hypothesis counter, what was that? And then they synthesized Hegel, I forget.
Yeah. So I mean, my belief is always been that there are two sides, and you have to. It's important to be able to see both sides of whatever particular issue that you're spending time with. I feel as though at this point, since we're getting kind of deep,
I agree
into stuff. We should have our moment of Zen. This is our next.
Are you prepared?
Our
for
next
it?
new. I am prepared.
We only have 5 more minutes. And then you got to go on that trip to Iraq.
That's right. We're going to Iraq today. We're going to go visit Iraq, and I'm really excited about that. Yeah. And it's going to be a great and terrific.
Actually,
visit.
It was over the weekend, but we're showing it today. But,
that's it. Yeah. Right. You know how we do all that. But we're going to have a segment in Sidekicks called Moment of Zen. Man, I still taste that thing. That was grotesque.
That's
and what we would like to do is take philosophies or just sort of quotes that come from the mind of our greatest thinkers in history.
Yes, and I'm sorry I don't have a computer this time, so you'll have to do all the reading.
Okay, I'm happy to do it.
We didn't print anything out for me.
And we always
in the future we can maybe bounce it back.
We can do that, because I can email you this. And so what we'll do is we take it from 3 people, and really always the third person
Trump
is going to be George Bush.
Okay.
Because I mean he is the leader, and it's important that what he says is kind of the way that he's the face of the United States.
And if we have a new president in 3 years, then we'll do him.
That's it.
That's the way we'll do it.
That's how it runs.
All right, because we are impartial here.
That's it.
All right, let's hear it.
So here we go.
Our moment of Zen. Moment of Zen, ladies and gentlemen.
Moment of Zen. So you got to get the Zen music going.
Oh, I don't have any, but I know. Yeah. I got to meet a very nice-looking Japanese girl with some CDs.
Very cool.
This weekend, quickly.
Oh, very nice.
So we can be
That's
ready.
it. Do it.
Okay,
do it.
go Howard.
All right. This is a quote from Albert Einstein. 100 times a day, I remind myself that my inner and outer life are based on the labors of other men, living and dead, and that I must exert myself in order to give in the same measure as I have received and am still receiving. Albert Einstein said that. It's kind of nice.
I like it.
Zen quote.
That's good.
From Thomas Jefferson, this quote: I would rather be exposed to the inconveniences attending too much liberty than to those attending too small a degree of it. Thomas Jefferson.
That goes over my head.
It's okay, it's because your mouth is still full of pain.
Yeah, that's true.
All right?
Yeah.
And then this one is from George W. Bush. the relations with Europe are important relations, and they've because they do share values, and they're universal values. They're not American values or, you know, European values.
Go ahead.
They're universal values, and those values, being universal, ought to be applied everywhere. Our moment of Zen.
I couldn't follow it.
What the hell did he just say?
I hope the audience is smarter than
What
me
did
because
he
I
just
don't know
say?
what we're doing.
So next week we'll have Kubler-Ross,
All
we'll
right.
have Rumi, and we'll have George Bush.
All right, let's watch you when he rocked. He went to rock last night. Unfortunately, some things went terribly wrong,
Yeah, it was
and he didn't really wind up in Iraq, did he?
Kind of a weird trip,
Yeah,
man. I'm not
okay.
too sure.
We'll just show it because it's very hard to explain.
Let's party on.
Let's go to that
Let's
segment
go.
right now. I'm ready. Well, Cabin. Cabin?
Hello.
Cabin.
I seem to be in some sort of wormhole of some sort.
You're supposed to be winding up in Iraq about now.
Well, I'm not. A very nice guy gave me these things called mushrooms.
What's that sound in the
They were
background? I
quite
hear shooting.
delicious.
Mushrooms.
I feel as though I'm spinning, and my voice doesn't sound the same as it always has sounded.
Okay, I don't know. Should we cancel the show? Something's going
No,
wrong. Cabin.
no,
I
I
think we're
seem
losing you. This could be dangerous.
I feel like I'm coming down.
Okay, I'm starting to see you.
I'm coming
Oh,
down,
God, here-
man.
oh,
I'm
there-
coming down.
Where are you? Wait a second. It says under your name
Oh.
the end of days.
No, I think this is Iraq. This is
No, that's
Iraq.
not what it says, Cayman. That's
Yeah,
not what
but-
it says under the at the bottom of the
But I
screen.
see a sign up here that says "Mission accomplished. Welcome to Iraq." It's a very nice place,
Caven,
from what I can tell.
Well, anyway, is there anything you can report? I can't see well from here.
Well, it looks like a very lovely place with lots of happy, shiny people, and they all seem to be very happy that they are here in this wonderful place.
You seem
And
to,
so
Caven, I'm sorry, but I
so
hate to tell you,
happy to
you
be
seem
here.
to have been caught up in some kind of wormhole. You were telling me something about
Seem
mushrooms
so
from a
happy.
friendly person on an airplane.
They seem very happy.
But I don't, we'll work this out when you get back, but
What a wonderful country this is.
no, have you talked to the people?
Yes, they're very nice people. They're lovely people, and as you can tell, everything is perfect.
Well,
Nothing
Cayman,
has
it's all
gone
good
wrong.
news. You know we don't have much
Nothing
time. We
has
got to get
gone
back
wrong.
to the regular show, but I just want to
Nothing
say
has
all of
gone
us
wrong.
back here at CAT, the whole
Nothing
crew,
has gone wrong.
Chuck and Megan, we're all looking forward to you
Nothing
getting
has
back
gone
to the
wrong.
United States. So get on a plane
Nothing
as soon
has
as you
gone
can.
Nothing has gone wrong. Nothing has gone wrong. Nothing has gone wrong. Woo! Nice
That was
little
great.
trip, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
pretty
didn't
interesting.
turn out what we expected, but I thought you got some good material.
Yeah.
And I just want to say thanks to our director Chuck Roberts and our camera person Megan Ott and
Go
to
girl.
Community Access Television in the city of Fayetteville. And let's have the credits roll. Come on up.
Bring 'em up.
Email.
Woo.
See that? Email us.
Yes, email us with your favorite quote.
Oh, we forgot to do our quote.
Email us with what you consider to be the Zen moment of the day, or what are your
Or
feelings
something
about
you'd like
pain?
us to look up on Google and read
Yeah.
out.
Oh, that's right. We didn't do Google. We gotta do Google.
We'll do that next time.
Yeah, next time we'll
Yeah,
do Google.
well,
All right.
okay.
And definitely
Bye-bye.
Lots of pain.
Bye-bye.
We'll see ya. See ya. Have a good one.
Do you want to do that wrap up again? That was awful, wasn't it?
I think we should do that whole thing.
Okay,
including
is
going
that
to black.
okay? That's fine.
We're on.
We shouldn't be into perfection. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and do the green.
Funniest part about that was, as you were saying, I faded to black as you were sitting there saying. Was that really bad? Do you want to do it again?
Oh, I didn't want to keep it.
Yeah,
You
that's-
really caught a little of
that's a
that
keeper.
sound?
Oh, yeah, no, I caught all that.
Okay,
I
because
mean,
that's better.
The screen
That's
goes to
better.
black, but you're hearing you talk.
Oh, okay, well then that
Perfect.
It
works.
was pretty fun.
Okay, hold freeze this because we're gonna get a. They're gonna be over this in slow motion. I'm gonna slow it down,
Oh my.
and I'm gonna have our voices going.
Food, you know what? I've decided we should do our food.
Okay, we're ready to go.
Hmm?
We should do our food of the day
So
next
how are
time.
we
Food of
gonna
the
do
week.
this?
I was hoping Megan could get a shot on one of the 2 takes of showing her how to cut between the 2 shots, but then you do the other one. Like let her do the blue and then you, Chuck, do the green.
Okay. Yeah, it's just 1 and 3, whoever's talking.
You want to practice first, Megan, before we go?
No.
You sure? Okay. Let's start with me, though.
Okay.
Okay.
Start going wherever.
You can start whenever you want.
Oh, okay. All right. We're running? Okay. Well, Caben. Caben?
Hello.
Caben.
I seem to be in some sort of wormhole of some sort.
You're supposed to be winding up in Iraq about now.
Well, I'm not. A very nice guy gave me these things called mushrooms.
What's that sound in the
were
background? I
quite
hear shooting.
Delicious.
Mushrooms. What is
I feel as though I'm spinning and my voice doesn't sound the same as it always has sounded.
Okay, I don't know. Should we cancel the show? Something's going
No,
wrong, Caben.
no,
I
I
think we're
seem-
losing you. This could be dangerous.
I feel like I'm coming down.
Okay, I'm starting to see you.
I'm coming
Oh,
down,
God, here-
man.
oh,
I'm
there-
coming down.
Where are you? Wait a second. It says under your name
Oh.
the end of days.
No, I think this is Iraq. This is
No, that's
Iraq.
not what it says, Cayman. That's
Yeah,
not what
but-
it says under the at the bottom of the
But I
screen.
see a sign up here that says "Mission accomplished. Welcome to Iraq." It's a very nice place,
Caven,
from what I can tell.
Well, anyway, is there anything you can report? I can't see well from here.
Well, it looks like a very lovely place with lots of happy, shiny people, and they all seem to be very happy that they are here in this wonderful place.
You seem
And
to,
so-
Caden, I'm sorry, but I
so
hate to tell you,
happy to
you
be
seem
here.
to have been caught up in some kind of wormhole. You were telling me something about
Seem
mushrooms
so
from a friendly
happy.
person on an airplane.
They seem very happy.
But I don't, we'll work this out when you get back, but
What a wonderful country this is.
no, have you talked to the people?
Yes, they're very nice people. They're lovely people, and as you can tell, everything is perfect.
Well,
Nothing
Cayman,
has
it's all
gone
good
wrong.
news. You know we don't have much
Nothing
time. We
has
got to get
gone
back
wrong.
to the regular show, but I just want to
Nothing
say
has
all of
gone
us
wrong.
back here at CAT, the whole
Nothing
crew,
has gone wrong.
Chuck and Megan, we're all looking forward to you
Nothing
getting
has
back
gone
to the
wrong.
United States. So get on a plane
Nothing
as soon
has
as you
gone
can.
Nothing has gone wrong. Nothing has gone wrong. Nothing has gone wrong.
Megan,
Nothing has
Caven,
gone wrong.
what am I calling you, Megan? I'm worried about
Nothing
you,
has
okay? But
gone
we'll hope that you get back and
Nothing has gone wrong.
and we'll do the show on Thursday like we always
Nothing has
do.
gone wrong.
All right, let's go back.
I'm traveling.
You're supposed
in
to be in Iraq.
Some sort of weird place. A very nice
What?
gentleman. on the
Caven, are you
plane,
okay?
He gave me a. He
Caven!
gave me a thing called a mushroom.
Okay, now you're starting to come in. You'll
was
have to
really
explain
delicious.
that later, by the way. But
very
look,
good,
you're
but
coming in clear
Jesus.
now. You're coming in clear.
I
I'm
think
starting
I-
to see.
I think I'm coming down, man.
No, you're
I'm coming down.
You're
from
getting
this
clear.
dude. Oh,
Caven, where are you?
man, I need another mushroom, dude.
Holy
Oh.
moly!
Oh,
Holy moly! There, Caven, underneath you, it says the end of days.
oh no.
What does this mean?
This is Iraq.
Well, no,
What a
Caven, that's not what it
lovely
says. It just
place Iraq is. Oh,
Caven, it doesn't say
yes.
Iraq.
Everyone's
their computer
happy
is
here.
telling us that you have traveled through time, Caven.
It's
You may have
Iraq.
landed in the same place, but not at the
Oh,
same
look
day.
at all the beautiful buildings and how happy everybody is.
Caven, now we're going to bring you back. We're going to
And
we're going to transport you back immediately. I
All
think
sorts of
something's
happy
gone.
People.
Caven, listen. Can you hear me,
Nothing is
Caven?
wrong.
Caven, can you hear me?
Nothing is wrong.
Because we're going to transport you back right now.
Nothing is wrong.
Transport him back. Transport him
Nothing
back
is
now to
wrong.
the Fireside Studio. Something has
Nothing
gone
is
wrong
wrong.
with Caven.
Nothing
That's my
is wrong.
friend. Don't give me
Nothing
that.
is
That's my
wrong.
friend. Bring him back.
Nothing
Caven,
is wrong.
we're always waiting for you back here at the Fireside Studio.
God bless America.
Megan, Chuck, and I
And
are
nobody
sitting here
else.
and we are praying that you will be okay and everything worked out. We'll do
Nothing could
Iraq
be wrong.
next week, okay?
Nothing could
Okay,
be wrong.
Caven? Okay, great. We'll be waiting for you. You let us know all about it when you get back.
All right, let's push that half to
Okay,
bed.
that's enough. We'll figure it out from there. It's all bad. It's all bad. That's all we know is that it's all bad.
And that makes
And that makes
Oh.